Welcome to the Dad Golf Podcast with Tuck Sauce and Hambino, brought to you by Golf Trip Junkie. Make sure that you're checking us out on Instagram at the Dad Golf Podcast and on Twitter at the Dad Golf Pod, Facebook, the Dad Golf Club Podcast, and our website, dadgolf.club. Make sure that you also, if you're listening to this, subscribe. But other than that, how are you, Hambino, my guest host here?
I'm living the dream, pal. It's just an honor. After you had so much success without me, I'm just trying to earn your trust back, pal. So I'm happy to be here, rocking our forefathers polo, looking fresh. You looking fresh as well. You got the date night polo. So yeah, things are good. Things are good.
I do. Well, I'm excited. This is our first YouTube special. While we've had episodes that have been both on the podcast and on YouTube, we're going to do this one exclusively on YouTube so we can show you guys what we're talking about. And tonight we're covering our top 5 gifts for golfers this holiday season, and it is coming to you on Black Friday. So whether you are shopping for that golfer in your life or you're a golfer yourself, trying to find something to tell your wife, I don't know about you, Ian, my wife asks me something every single year where she's like, what do I get you for Christmas? And I'm like, well, I'm an adult, so the things that I want during the year I buy. So I don't know what I want. I don't know how you feel about that.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I must be the most difficult person, and I've always been that way, the most difficult person to buy stuff for, because I typically just, if I want something, I'm just going to go get it. If I want a Forefathers polo, I'm going to go buy it. But I do think there are things that we're going to bring up that I don't think maybe are on the forefront of everybody's mind. And so this is a good opportunity to get that out in front of the people. And these are all awesome products and all people who we've had on the podcast. So if you want even more in-depth descriptions on what we're going to bring to the table, you can go back and reference those podcasts as well. So, and if you get it as a gift, you can say, hey, also listen to this podcast. This is the guy we bought it from. So you can get a little bit more info on it and feel good about what you bought.
So, Ian, if you have somebody in your life that you really just don't want to buy, that is a golfer, but you just don't want to buy something, whether it's like, I don't know, their shirt size or don't know if they would like this product, is there something out there that maybe before we dive into like our top 5 gifts for your golfer in your life that would be what you would say is a good fix for them?
Yeah, I mean, look, I think we can look no further than our main sponsor, right? And not just suck up to him, but Sean at Golf Trip Junkie, right? I know he gives or sells gift certificates. So I know if you reach out to him, whether you reach out to him via email, Sean at golftripjunkie.com, or on his website, and you reference that you're looking for a gift certificate and you reference the promo code DADGolfPod, he will reach out to you. And then I think it's a cool gift because not a lot of people do it. We see it from time to time on my side. Not everybody knows what somebody wants, right? So if you give them $200, right, for a golf trip, that's awesome because you know what that does? He or she gets to now plan for the next 4 or 5 months. God knows you know how that's like a trip, and they have something to look forward to. And you put those wheels in motion by getting them a gift card, and now it's essentially 25% off their golf trip. If they go to Myrtle Beach in February, it damn near could pay for the whole golf trip, right? So these are little gifts that I don't think, and I guarantee you they've never got a gift like that. Like, you're basically giving them part of a golf trip. That's a cool experience. And then he gets to talk to a guy with a ton of experience like Sean at Golf Trip Junkie. I can't tell you how good of a gift that would be to somebody who loves playing golf, and especially one that goes on trips.
So just to chime in there, and I'm the most anti gift card person ever. I like, one of the things about Christmas I like, and I don't really usually give gift cards, is I like giving somebody a gift that I thought about them for. But this is actually that would be a thoughtful gift card, because it is sitting there going like, I know you like doing this golf trip. I want to either make it more feasible for you, or if it's another $100 or $200 to that person, that could mean them going from, playing a couple of good courses where they're going to go, and it might make it so it's now feasible to play a dream golf course on their list. So
100%.
I 100% echo that. And by the way, if you book through them, we will send you koozies during this holiday season as well. So you have gift cards, koozies, poker chip markers, all to give in a nice big batch.
And you are the perfect person to bring up, and I only know this because I know the prices of these golf courses, right? We've talked about it on this pod. If you're a loyal listener, you know this is the difference. Like, let's say you do a $200 gift card to Shauna Gulcher Junkie, and you always go to Hilton Head with your family, right? The difference in playing Golden Bear and Hague Point is your gift card, and that experience is something money can't buy. They will. That's why that's the difference between, like you said, a gift card and this is yours is going towards an experience, and you're helping them and have a better experience on their trip. It's trust me, if you do it, they will love you. I will say that.
And this is a great example. Sean just sent me over a golf trip, and I have a lineup of 3 golf courses. We're already staying somewhere. We're 3 golf courses right now. It's about $800, but the lineup's phenomenal. Where, like, if you were just to go play decent golf in Hilton Head, it would cost you $500 anyway for 3 rounds of golf, right? So that extra $200, $150, whatever, can really make a difference this person's holiday season. Now, Ian, I'm going to jump on here. We're not doing these in any particular order, but I'm going to jump in with one of our 5. So if you don't mind, I'll get us started.
Go for it.
So I'm going to go ahead and share this with the crowd. Where is this? Go ahead, share. So we had these gentlemen on our podcast the other day. This is the Doggone Caddy, and you can find it on dogoncaddy.com and on Instagram as well. This is a hot dog caddy that fits inside of any golf cart. They're currently doing a Black Friday deal. 30% off all orders, and if you buy 3, you can get 1 free going into the new year. And the reason I like this, and the reason why I'm starting with this, Ian, is we're talking about like a really good stocking stuffer, right? Or a 100%. Secret Santa gift.
Yep.
It's kind of I don't want to say jokey, because I do think this is a really cool product and a really good product. But if you want a good laugh, right, and you want something for the golfer in your life, maybe it's an uncle, maybe it's that you're not going ahead and breaking the bank on. I think this is 100% a good place to start. It hits all of our big things here, right? It holds hot dogs. It's a golf thing. And the guys that we had on the podcast are really, really great guys as well. So they have a great product, great people. I think this is a good place to start on your Christmas list.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, you're 100% right. It's a stocking stuffer. But you know what? And this is going to be a theme throughout this YouTube video, right? Is these are gifts that are just outside the box that people who are golfers will absolutely enjoy, right? And that's the key. Like, every golfer has been sitting there like, where do I put my hot dog during my shot? It's like, do I put it on the seat? But then maybe if it rolls over in the wind, and now I got ketchup and mustard all over the seat. It's the little things that only golfers will get. This is an example of that product.
And so many of those gag gifts that are out there that are like that are just other stuff that clips onto your bag and just becomes like stuff that golfers will never use. I'm telling you, this is something that a golfer in your life will utilize.
And it's funny, like, it's a cool product.
It's great.
Like, it's a conversation starter. Like, these are things you're gonna want to get. I can tell you, and I love them. This isn't a shot at the socks army. I don't need another pair of golf socks. But if you're going to stuff my stockings, do something like this. This is cool. I like this.
Yeah. And it's $15, even if without all the promo and stuff.
I mean, come on.
And you know what? Go buy 4 of them and, give them out at your Christmas party at work or something like that. It's a great product to start out with.
Yeah. And also if you're like an employee, like maybe you're the director of golf at your club, and you want to do something for your staff, look at this. You spend $35, you get 30% off. You can buy 5 of them, take care of all your assistants, they'll all use them, and then that'll get the conversation going in the shop, right? Oh, and then you go play with your members and like, oh, where'd you get that? And then then you can start buying these in bulk and then selling them in your golf shop. It's a very simple product. So anyway, that's what I would do. If Matt O'Brien, if you're listening to this, just throwing it out there.
If you're a snack bar, you should buy 1,000 of these and just have them behind and just sell them as like,
exactly.
yeah, it's
Dan
a
Sullivan,
crazy
we're
good
talking to
product.
you.
Yes,
You know,
sir. He's Team Bucket.
well, thank God I got somebody on my team. God knows I'm never going to win a damn poll of these things. So, anyway,
Do you want to do small products and work our way up, or do you want to take over from here on one of yours?
I mean, I feel like we have to mention one of the main sponsors and main partners with us next. We're not doing this in any particular order, but I do want to get them out there first, or for my first actual product, and obviously that's the Kid Caddy, right? I think that this gift is so cool. If you know someone who's just had a kid or is maybe has a 1-year-old, and they haven't been able to get going with golf yet, we've all been there. We've all had kids, right? And you want to help get them kickstarted. It's all about the thoughtful gift, right? There is no better gift than this one because it's going to get them playing golf again. They're going to love it. The mom, if the mom isn't a golfer, is going to love it because you're getting the kids out. This is one of the coolest products. You see it there on the screen. It's a golf. It attaches to your stroller, so you put the kids in. It holds all your golf clubs. You can get the attachments. You can get something to hold a drink, your tees, whatever you need. It is the perfect product for a new dad or mom out there, and I promise no one will give a better gift to them. And I believe, what is it? They have, what's the promo going on? Let me make sure I get this right for our guy. $20 off, free global shipping until Cyber Monday, and then you get 10% off, or 10% off with the promo code DadGolfPod. So go on KidCaddyGolf.com and check it out. Ben is an incredible person, incredible partner to us, incredible supporter of the podcast, and I promise you, this is a gift that whoever you give it to will thank you for life.
You know what I really love about this product, besides the things that you mentioned, Ian, is a lot of times my family will do, like, if we have somebody, we'll do like a theme gift where we'll buy one thing and then we'll buy like accessories that go along with it. So like my mom let us know one year, like my dad was getting an iPad, so we knew like when we were younger we could get earbuds and the stuff that goes along with it. There's this main piece, but there's so many cool accessories, whether it's the cup holder on the side or some of the brushes and stuff. And I know, for instance, Ben is working with a lot of different providers, some of which we've had on and some of which we're having on in the future, that are co-developing some things that go along that work into this Kid Caddy. So it's a great thing to, yes, if you're mom and looking for a gift for dad for this holiday season, but yeah, tell grandparents, tell in-laws and stuff of, hey, I'm getting this for him. Get these little accessories and stuff, and we can do this whole thing. And he'll love it. He'll absolutely love it.
I mean, and we all know, like, every single person who, especially in our age group, right, that knows their buddy who used to always play golf and just had kids and just hasn't been able to get back out there. Even if you're not getting the gift, text his wife or text his mom or dad or the grandparents and say, hey, you may want to think about this gift because it's going to get him back involved and engaged in the thing he loves. He gets to expose his kids to the game. He or she gets to expose his kids to the game he loves. Like, this is the kind of gift that's, you're right. And then you can add all the accessories. Everybody can pitch in. Just shout it out to your friends and family. You won't regret it. Dad Golf Pod. Make sure you use the promo code. Tell them that.
And what I love about all these is they're all like local entrepreneurs to the US, right? They're dads in the golf business as well. That when you're supporting, right, the product and buying this product, you're also supporting like a good person. It's not some like generic company that exists out there. And to be honest, like I love a dozen Pro Bs, right? Don't get me wrong, as much as the next guy. But, this is just a couple of bucks more, another $30, $40 when it comes to it. And this stands out way more than just getting like another thing of golf balls, right?
Yeah. And I will say too, with I don't know, like my family, on my dad and stepmom, they guess gifts. Like, you give the gift and they got to guess what it is. I know you have one and I have one. Like when you get that box, and if you have a family that tries to guess, I guarantee you ain't guessing this. And it looks just
No.
like like the box is kind of like a a shoe box. I don't know what you would guess, but it definitely wouldn't be this. So that'd be a good gift. Trust me, just do it.
Well, so kind of moving on to another person that we had on the podcast recently. I'm going to talk about a little bit about Golf Pops Classics. Now, this is a gift that honestly, uh, it is a children's book, but this is a gift for dad. Right? Kids aren't going to know what's exactly going on, but dad's going to get a laugh out of it. They are releasing. You can now order a G version of the book as well. Pre-order they're doing. It's just cutting out some of the things that are like there's a drinking reference, a gambling reference, just to clearly review the product, right? And the G version gets rid of some of those things. I've read the book several times with my son. It's not, if you've listened to that pod, it's not anything above and beyond what you would hear in a Pixar movie. So when I say G versus PG, we're not talking about anything over the top. But if that is your sensitivity, the G version is available. But this is a great gift, not for your kid, but for dad, because dad will enjoy reading books of something that he's interested in to his kids. And let me tell you, the illustrations get your children really, really involved. My kid's 13 months now. He loves just flipping through it. He doesn't know what's going on, but I enjoy reading it to him. They're doing some multiple order promos. So if you go on order 2, 3, 4, they give you bulk discounts. And again, one of those things, if you're running a golf shop or you're in a resort or something like that, and you have 3 or 4 golf pros and maybe 2 or 3 have kids, this is a fantastic gift, as well as in the office.
This is all right. So I know I started to do a little bit more traveling this year with Florida State and stuff, and I'll pop in and stop in the shop, maybe in the airport, or in Tallahassee, I stopped in the Garnet and Gold shop, right? And I was looking for things for the boys, right? Like if I'm golfing and this is in your golf shop, and I happen to go tour, like let's say I'll go and play TBC Sawgrass, right, with my dad or with you or with Sneaky Jeff. If this is in the golf shop and I can get this for my kids on the way back, that's a no-brainer. And I think this is another theme with all of our products that we're going to talk about today. None of them are over the top expensive. Like you're not leaving our pod spending more than what, $100. I mean, like when you start to factor in the promo codes, and honestly most of these will be less than that, but come on, like this is a great gift. You're right, by the way, this should absolutely be in most golf shops. Like this is the gift you get your grandkids. Like if you're at a private club and you want to stuff the golf shop with random things for the holidays, this is what you should, because you know what they're going to do. That's most of your clientele, just being honest, right? You're at a private club, probably a little older, right? So you got a lot of grandmas and grandpas there. They're going to get something for their grandkids. There you go. This is genius. Mark it up your $10. Call it a day. Make your money.
I don't know why more, especially private clubs, don't cater to with kids clothes. Not because kids come in, but because like I went to a club in South Florida when my wife was still pregnant, and they had little kids hats in there. And like I instantly bought them, and I guarantee you, like grandma and grandpa, like to your points, walking through the shop and anything that you can have that's kid related. I'm not talking about working up the whole shop, but this is a really,
it's just
not like it's not an expensive product. You should add it to your shop because grandma and grandpa are gonna walk by and go, "Oh, this is great." Swipe it, not ever look at it, just wrap it up and give it to mom, dad, kid. It's a great product.
And we've both been around enough private clubs now to know how this works. It's all about one-upping one another, because you all come from money at that point. You all probably have a good, decent amount of cash flow to be spending money on private clubs, right? And so you know what's going to happen? Grandma or grandpa is going to walk in, buy that tiger and bear. They're going to go sit down with whoever they played with that day. and they're going to eat their lunch, and they're going to say, I got this for my grandkids. They're going to say, well, I can't let her be the only one who got it for my grandkids. And they're going to go walk in and buy it for their grandkids. And then they're going to go play with their friends and say, I got this cool book for my grandkids. And now everybody's the golf shop's making money. Everybody's taking care of their grandkids. This is a win-win. I'm just saying, this is, if any of the guys that listen to this are pros at a private club, I feel fairly confident between the hot dog and this. Yeah, I think you could be making some extra money.
In talking to Alan from our last podcast, the only issue they've ever had with his book is they ran too low on stock the first time they ran it through.
Right.
So if you are evaluating this a second, it's a really cool product.
Exactly.
So Ian, what about what about the fourth? Again, we're not doing any
order
but,
I think it's only right that I go with, I got it on, you got it on. You guys are watching us on YouTube. I know, our faces don't look great, but I tell you what, look at this. It's just absolute sauce. The Four Fathers apparel line is fantastic. I speak from plenty of experience. I, on my own, have gone there 3 separate times to buy my polos because, one, with our amazing promo, the shirts come out to like $55 with tax. So if you use the promo code DADPODTH, TH for Tucker Holt, DADPODTH, 25% off. And when I tell you that these polos feel and look and wear and wash and dry like a Peter Millar polo, I am not BSing you. Do it. If you feel, first of all, if you order a large and you're disappointed, I don't wear a medium anymore. I've gained some weight, okay? If you order a large and you don't like it, send it to me. I'll buy it from you. I'll Venmo you because I need an excuse to buy one of these shirts. You will not regret it. They have so many cool lines. Check it out. Shop4fathers.com. Again, we've had him on the podcast. He was in Electric Factory. These are, again, incredible people you're supporting. And I promise you, this is just another product you will not be disappointed with. $55, you're in and out. You got Dad's polo. You get them every year. You're going to go to Dick's Sporting Goods and get them a polo. It's going to cost you $95. You're going to be overpaying. Use the promo code. Buy them 2 shirts for the same price you were going to spend at Dick's Sporting Goods and thank us later. Have him send a photo in to us once he's got the apparel on, and we'll post it. Can you tell I'm fired up about that?
I don't have anything to add to that. I completely agree. I think for the price, it's a very, very comfortable shirt. It's a very well fitting shirt. It is a shirt that is fit for dads. I have a little bit of a beer belly, but tend to be on the little kind of like amorphous blob side of the skinny fat kind of guy. And this shirt actually makes me feel skinny because I can actually still wear a medium, and it's cut to a place that like isn't hugging my, as everybody can tell, I enjoy a cerveza or two. They also do that thing where you can buy, if you're talking about the ultimate gift for dad, the paired junior dad shirt that they have on their website.
Yes.
Make dad happy, make kid happy. I don't have anything to add over and above that.
Yeah, I mean, look, if your grandma or mom out there and you're listening to this podcast, and maybe this is a generational thing. I'm looking and talking straight to my stepmom, or I'm talking to my mom right now. It could be talking to really anybody. Talking to Celeste, right? You want to get grandpa golfs, dad golfs, and then you can get little one golf, and you've just taken care of 3 gifts with a promo code of 25% off. I guarantee you that's the cheapest one gift each you got everyone that you've ever come out with. So I would highly consider doing that if I were you.
And here's another spin, Ian. Say you're dad and mom likes doing family pictures. Well, you can go on and, as not necessarily maybe a Christmas gift for mom, but as a gift for like, hey, our Christmas photos, you can go get grandpa, dad, other grandpa-in-law and kids all that same matching shirt Now mom only has to worry about what mom's gonna wear to match it all, right? Um, two birds, one stone.
It's
And
a
that's
great
what we're all
product,
about here.
man. I know. And all of our products are great that we talk about, but it's a good look. It's a good look. Makes
So
ugly guys like us look good.
So, so speaking of bad products, my Xfinity is cutting in and out, so my sharing is crashed for the product side of things here.
Of course, it's okay.
But
I got
you
you on the
know,
next one. You just do your thing.
it's
I got you, boy.
so last so to recount our four so far. So we're talking about the top 5 gifts to buy your golfer in your life this year: Doggone Caddy, Golf Pops, Four Fathers, Kid Caddy Golf, and then our 5th is Lag Master. It's a product that, as a dad, I like because I can use it at home. What it basically does is it connects your arms with your body motion and promotes a really shallow action to it, and is actually designed for you not to hit balls. So if you're sitting at home, if you're somebody like I am that can't avoid having a golf club in my hand at all times, but don't have the same amount of time to go to the range, it is a perfect product for that. It's not invasive, it's not gimmicky, it's a very simple sort of connection to it. And it's developed by one of the top 100 teachers in the country, Mike Dixon, who's based out of Poolesville, Maryland. As well as that, he is doing free shipping on this product during the holiday season, and free access to his Lag Academy, as well as giveaways for 30-minute lessons and a weekly swing analysis. You just have to register with him. But yeah, here it is here. It's very, very, very simple, and all it's trying to do is promote actually that club staying connected and lagging right behind our bodies, which a lot of amateurs struggle, especially with the casting motion, right? And losing distance, and as well as losing swing plane and losing consistency. So if you're looking for something, especially during the winter season, to keep you sharp, keep you going, developed by one of the top 100 teachers in the country, something that's simple, something that's not like that tin cup scene where he's got stuff all over his head and body, Lag Master is definitely the way to go for that.
And I will add something too. If you want to be a superhero, mom, grandpa, grandma, you can almost, let's say you got a little extra cash flow. You're a little bit, you're more like Tucker than you are Hambino. Okay, you can kind of combine everything we talked about, right? You can give them a little gift certificate to Sean at Golf Trip Junkie. Maybe you live up north like Tucker, right? And then you know what you're also going to get them? You're going to get them the Lag Master so they can stay sharp for that golf trip they're going to plan with Sean at Golf Trip Junkie. And as a gag gift, you're going to get them the hot dog holder, right? And to the cherry on top, you're going to get him a good-looking polo so that when he goes on the golf trip that he booked through Golf Trip Junkie, that he planned for using the Lag Master, that he has ready to make sure he doesn't get stains on by using the hot dog holder. You've combined all of our gifts. You can thank the podcast later. We'll send you a koozie for doing all of this. Everybody wins. Everybody wins.
And then when mom asks when kid asks mom, well, where's dad this morning? And she says, well, playing golf. And he's like, or he or she's like, what's that? Well, you show them that Golf Pops Classic book, right? That you can go through and talk a little bit about golf with them. And then when they're interested and they say, I want to be out on the golf course, then you have the Kid Caddy to pull it all together.
Let's go.
I mean, it's all, and again, so let's just go through this really quick. So
Sure.
Kid Caddy's probably the most expensive product. It's $110 or something like that with promo codes, probably 90 something with shipping. Four Father shirts around $50. Golf Pops is a $20 book. The Lag Master, I forget what the price point
about
on that is.
125. So yeah, I think that's actually the most expensive one. Yeah.
125. Okay, so that's 230. 300. So you could buy this entire thing for the golfer in your life for $350 plus the gift card, which, I mean, when we talked about that experience and everything that's all in, it's not that bad. And if you need to split it, well, guess what? Father's Day's halfway through next year anyway. So
And you mentioned your family does this, like you get maybe mom gets the Lagmaster to take on the most expense. Okay, then uncle or grandma or grandpa gets the book. Like you start to culminate. It's not that bad when you factor in all these products. And we give you 6 products. You don't even have to go look it on Amazon. I know sometimes I used to go struggling through Amazon looking for something for my wife, right? But you can't order through Amazon because then she just sees it. But anyway,
that's the worst, dude.
Oh, it's still worse. It's
bad.
the worst part about sharing an Amazon account is I actually can't use it when I go to buy gifts for my wife.
No.
But anyway, look, I mean, not to toot our own horn, but you can thank us later because this is the list that you need for your holiday shopping.
Well, everybody, thank you all for taking the time out of your Black Friday or your holiday season whenever you're watching this. We really appreciate you tuning in. And Hambino, do you want to take us out?
Yeah, Black Friday. You know what that means. It's getting ready for the weekend. Have a great day if you want to.